Alright, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a little review of my experience with Ubisoft's brand new free-to-play, XDefiant. And this is the cool COD kill that's everyone's saying. And for all you sweats out there, there's ranked. Go play ranked. Don't fuck with us in casual, please. We just want to have a good time. Anywho, I want to talk about how my experience was during this whole beta. And as you can see, it's similar to COD's like the layout with the loadout. There's 10 classes, 5 attachments each, and a skin. You get 4 attachments on pistols, except for the revolver you get 3. And the gunsmith is not as intricate as COD's nowadays, but that's honestly kind of good, because there's a lot of shit in, say, in MW2 right now. There's a lot of sights, lasers, barrels, grips, all that shit. Some of them do the exact same things. All of these do very different things, so that's good. That makes everything a little more easier for the casual. And you can see on some of these mags, you see like 4 extended mags, reload speed, 5 extra ammo. Sometimes you get extra rounds with quick mags, which is nice, because I think that's a good thing. Like, because you still get fast AD, you still get a fast reload, and you get a little extra ammo. So that's a win-win in my experience. And there is some sniping later on. I will get to that when it happens. I'm just going to talk about my experience, and then I have some gameplay for you toward the end of this thing. So if you want to, you can skip to that. It'll be about 15 minutes, 17-minute mark. If you want to check that out. This is mostly my weapon of choice was the MP7. The MP7 in this game fucking shreds. It was so good. I love it to death. It's probably my favorite MP7 aside from the Black Ops 2 MP7. The sights in it are really good, so you don't really need a sight if you don't want to. So you can have up to 5 regular attachments, no sight. I've seen people use either the collapse stock or the remove stock. I don't use either stock. I did use the collapse or the removed at one point. I didn't record it, but I did do that. And there is a chance, and not a chance, there's a way to make a cursed class with this, with the AA-12, I think, where you boost its rate of fire and its hip fire accuracy. It's not very good. The shotguns aren't very good. That is kind of a little thing for me. I love using shotguns, and I can't use these ones. Aren't that good in my opinion. They don't hit as hard and shit like that. It's a little underwhelming for me, but it's not a big deal breaker. And I guess right now there's not a lot of weapons because it's beta. There's not going to be a lot. There wasn't a lot in any other like first-person shooter betas. Like look at Battlefield 1s, Battlefield 5s, hell, 2042s, Black Ops, Call of Duty, all that. I also want to talk about the guns itself when they pop up on the screen in the short amount of time I got them, because I'm literally just recording this as I'm watching this with you, so it's gonna be a little weird. RPK is not that good. The LMGs in this game aren't really strong. They're really slow, chunky, but that's most LMGs, but they don't hit as hard. I think the biggest thing for me was the damage from some of these guns. It just wasn't really that good, and it kind of sucked. Like, it kind of hurt to see some of like the best weapons in other games be complete dog shit in this. But again, they're listening all the time to fans in the community and saying and putting like they're tweeting constantly saying like what they're gonna do, what they're gonna add, all that stuff. And I'm hoping that they'll do something with the damage with some of these guns and buff some of them and nerf some of the others, like the ACR and the MP7 a little bit. The ACR definitely needs a bit of a nerf. That is extremely overpowered right now, and it was a little annoying to see it every single time I played, but if it's good, use it. If it's not good, don't use it. But I used what I wanted because I wanted to try every single weapon that I could, but it was alright, but some of them need a buff, and as you also can see, there is map voting. There's a map voting system now. There hasn't been a map voting in any other first-person shooter that I can think of, except for maybe Halo, but that was back in the MCC, I believe. But there hasn't been one in COD, I think, since World War II. And now I want to get into like the specialists of the game. I use the term specialist loosely, but it'll pop up here in a second, and I'm going to show you what they do and who they are. And then I'll show you like weapons and specialist abilities that they use and go into a little detail on them. But this map is from Far Cry 6 and it looks fucking gorgeous. I love this map. Incendiary drone, body molotov, mag barrier, blitz shield, the boost, big ass medkit, ghillie suit, and the intel suit, hijack, and Spider-Bot.
My brothers in Christ, you do not want to know how long that fucking took me to make that little section there. Let's move on now.
For all my sniping boys we out there, we got collats. Collats are back in the collats are in the game. I know there's a couple cards that didn't have collats at start at launch, but now we have collats, and it works from the head all the way up to the upper torso. It looks like I should see I did quite a bit of testing to see how much penetration power this thing did. This is attack 50, no damage boost whatsoever. It's just a regular attack 50 with some minor attachments that don't increase any damage. And now we have the incineration drone. This is how it works. It's a little drone that you just deploy. It's not that bad. It's a decent ability. It does kill rat a little slower than most abilities, but it's not bad. It's especially when you play Domination and maybe Occupy. Those are the two best modes that I've played in this. So yeah. And then we have the Purifier, and I'm not kidding. It's literally called the Purifier. It's pretty much the same thing from like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. It's practically an insta-kill. So if you want to run fast and hard with a fire, here you go. The burners are your people. And this is the body Molotov. I don't know what it's actually called, but you drop like a little barrier and it makes fire. And this is the health boost, and it gives you just 150 health, and it gives you a little healing boost, so you heal a little faster and shit. This is the ACR, by the way. There's the recoil with a minor increase. I don't know why I did this, but yeah, I did it. And I think now it's going to move on to the ultimate, which gives you 200 health and rapid healing, and it gives your teammates 200 health, I believe, as well. It's pretty overpowered if you're solo queuing, so if you are going to play solo, this is probably your person to play as. It's not a bad specialist to play as, but it could be a little bit better, especially since, you know, she's so overpowered. This is the med kit that I was talking about. It's pretty much like not med spray, like if you play Fortnite, it's like the chucks, like the shield kegs. It just gives you health, essentially. It's alright. And here's the Blitz Shield. It's pretty much like a Riot Shield from COD. It's literally a 2-hit, and you can sprint with it at full speed. You can, it's bulletproof. You can undeploy it pretty quickly. It does shield you from any damage. I think you can still take explosive damage, if not minor explosive damage. I know it's immune to fire and bullets. That's all I know about it. It's not really good, but it's okay. And here is the scatter gun, what I call it. It's a deployable shield and a shotgun for the recon guys, for the echelon, for the phantoms. I'm sorry, for the phantoms from Ghost Recon Phantoms, I believe. Yeah, and it's actually pretty good. It's not very bad. It's pretty overpowered. And here's the mag barrier. It's literally just a deployable cover from Halo and COD. It's pretty simple. It's just a little shield you can shoot through. It's alright. It could be better. And here is the ghillie suit for the 4th echelon specialist, which is my favorite group. And here's the intel suit. I did a little testing with it to see like how it works when you're not behind cover. It doesn't really do much, but if you go behind something, you can see there's skeletons. It pretty much looks like an aimbot, but it's not. And also here is the ultimate, which is the 5.7 from from Splinter Cell. It's literally Sam Fisher's 5.7. It says it in the description for the ultimate. It's pretty fucking overpowered. It's a 2-shot to the upper chest and 1 shot to the head, and it has a complete bullet penetration. And here is hijacked. You can hack people's abilities, like the healing pack. You can hack it to make it your own. So to give health to them, it gives health to you. And here's Spider-Bot. If you played Black Ops 4, it's similar to Tempest's little drone. It's pretty good. Not the best, but it's alright. And here is, I think, ultimate. I forgot what their ultimate is, but it, like, hacks them. It takes them, gives them a little damage, and it eliminates them from using their abilities. Now, I'm going to give my final thoughts on the game before I let you go to watch the rest of this gameplay. I have 2 matches for you, and some little memes thrown in here, just because I can. I love this game. I see true potential with this game. I really hope it lives up to the hype when it fully comes out, because I could see myself playing this with a bunch of my friends and just having a great old time. And speaking of which, I do have videos coming out pretty soon with just me and my friends just casually playing just games together. We played Black Ops Zombies last night, played a couple games of Fortnite. I have a lot of stuff coming up soon, and I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff right now. But I'm gonna let y'all go. Give me your thoughts on XDefiant in the comments down below, and let me know what your favorite gun was if you played the game. If you haven't, let me know what guns you want to see in the game. because I might do a video on that eventually, because I meant to do that for MW2 before that came out. I might still do that, but I don't know. But let me know in the comments what you think and what guns you want to see and what like characters you want to see from Ubisoft games coming to the game. But I'll let y'all go, enjoy the gameplay, and I will see you all later.
Capture zone relocating. Zone imperiled. Capture zone contested. Capturing. And capture zone at risk. Grenade away! Revenge. Yours is mine. Sticky grenade out! Capture zone contested. Capturing. Zone imperiled. And capture zone is changing location. Sticky grenade out! You better like so satisfying. Capturing. I woke up in a capture zone relocated. Capture zone enemy service this way. Capturing. Capture zone is changing location. How hard? Get away! Violence detected.